Today is October 21st. We were at Glenwild. Came through and did a full fall cleanup. Cut down all the grasses, all of the daisies, trimmed the dianthus, just everything cut down for the fall. It's already freezing up here, so but cut back all of the catmint throughout this area, took out all the perennials, trimmed the willow bushes, and then trimmed the trees. Just did a little prune on everything. All of the annuals are gone. And throughout this area, cut everything, we contained the wild asters, and then all the lilies and irises are cut, and all of the daisies, and just everything with a full cut down up in the front. And then along this side, just cut down salvia, lilies, down to the ground, or at least to the new growth. All the grasses up this walkway are cut. Moved that guy. Everything along here is cut. And then planters are gone. Got all of the annuals pulled out of this bed. And here. And then all the grasses along this side. And Jacob and his team got to those before we arrived. So those are all cut. Everything's cut down over here. Lilies, catmint, lavender. We did try and clean up the leaves, but as you can see, they just are going to keep falling until there are no more leaves on the trees. So, just lots of leaves. Everything in this tea box was cut when we got here. But we just went through and fine-tuned it. And then in this bed, same thing. Everything was cut, we cleaned and fine-tuned. And then the pool area, took out all the annuals and trimmed down all of the perennials throughout. But it's sad to see all of the color go, but that just means it's really fall. I'm going to start cutting down everything. If it wasn't for all the leaves, it would look really good and really neat, but they just kept falling. And then we trimmed all these bushes along this side, just a light prune. And then this tree, pruned that a bit, just so it wasn't falling on these chairs. And then, believe it or not, we actually did rake the leaves from this pool area, but can't really tell. Back here, we trimmed back the feather grass and actually cut a section in the front and placed it right there. And then we cut down all the mint. And then along this side, cut down, and then we pruned that little guy. And then back in here, we cut back all of the can't remember what they're called, but these guys right here cut those guys back, cut the hosta back because it was already basically cut back from the deer, trimmed this little willow bush a little bit, and then cut back everything in here. And that's the fall cleanup for Glenwild.